Hello everybody, it is Kiki. Welcome back, and welcome to a very exciting book shopping video. The reason it's so exciting is we're doing it right here in my hometown. Now, you might not know this. Why would you? I live in a very small area. We had, before this week, 0 bookstores. Anytime you see me book shopping, it's because I'm traveling, or like I specifically went on a 2-hour journey away from where I live to get to a bookstore. So it takes a lot for me to be able to go and physically book shop, but not anymore because I have not 1 but 2 new bookshops in my town. It's baffling that we went from having 0 to 2 in the same week. That's so exciting. The first one actually opened while I was in Florida, so it had been open for a few days now, and the second one, it's opening day today, so that's really exciting. But we are going to go shopping at 2 brand new local bookstores, my hometown bookstores now. Like, that's so exciting. And whenever like new releases come out, I'll be able to go get them physically. Guys, this is so exciting. So let's just go ahead and get into the vlog. It is currently pouring the rain. My dry hair feels like I just went swimming. I practically did. I'm gonna clean up and I'll give you guys the haul. This is what we do to shop local. Okay, so hair has dried, put different clothes on, and I'm finally ready to talk about all of the fun books that we bought. That was definitely an experience. The electric went off in the bookstore, the second bookstore, so that was kind of scary, but also kind of a vibe. If I weren't like with somebody and I was just there on my own, might have stayed and hung out and like took it all in, but I did need to leave because I was with other people and they were not vibing with that mood. But me, oh yeah, it was kind of a vibe. So I am going to show you the things that I picked up, but first my friend came to visit me and she brought me this, and I just wanted to show you because I'm obsessed with it. If you don't know, one of my favorite books of all time is Wuthering Heights, and at an antique store, you can't see that, at an antique store she found this like comic version of Wuthering Heights. Like, to be loved is to be known is what I felt when she pulled this out and gave it to me. Like, this is so lovely. I am so fortunate that I have friends that will just think of me when they see stuff like this and pick them up for me. I am gonna look through it obviously, but I think what I'm gonna do eventually is frame it and put it on my wall because I just think it's so lovely. Now, the first bookstore was so cutie. I picked up 3 different books. I think the 2 that I know about are going to be so fun for the fall time, and then this third one is a mystery. We did a little blind date with a book. I have a little blind date with a book nook at the local coffee shop, so I love supporting other little blind date with the books, and I think it's so fun to like unwrap them. So let's start with that one. First, we got this cute little pen. It says, "Shh, I'm reading." Always need some more pens. And then we got this little gnome book stack bookmark. It's double-sided. Oh, and we got 2 stickers. I thought they were the same one. Oh, so we have a little chick with glasses and a book. And then this one says, "Go away, I'm reading." And they're both really like sparkly and cute. That's so cutie. So this one says guitarist and teacher. Guitar and teacher? Could you imagine if that was the plot? Guitarist and teacher. And then it also says "more than friends?" ? Real or not real, which made me think of the Hunger Games. Probably no relation. I'm going to assume maybe that alludes to like fake dating, but I'm very excited about this. I have been really vibing with teacher content recently with back to school. A lot of teachers have been posting, and I'm really liking what they're putting out. It's really speaking to me. It's kind of making me low-key want to be a teacher. I do not need that in my life. I'm not gonna be a teacher, but like part of me wants to. So maybe we will live vicariously through the main character in this. So let's go ahead and open it. This is so exciting. This is really wrapped. Ooh. Okay, I'll let you see first. Friends with Benefits. Okay, I'm not mad at this. I've never heard of this book, which is really exciting, but I'm intrigued. Teacher, guitarist, friends with benefits. Heck yeah. Lifelong best friends say, quote, I do to a marriage of convenience, trading vows for a financial safety net and benefits. Perfect for fans of Emily Henry and Catherine Center. I've actually never read an Emily Henry or Catherine Center book. I know. I am very excited to give this one a go. I'm not going to read too much about it because I don't like to know a lot going into my books, but obviously guitarist, teacher, fake dating. This is going to be such a vibe. I'm really excited about this. We are definitely going to put this on the fall TBR. Now, the two books that I got that I do know what they are. First, I have The Very Definition of Love. This one I've been seeing around on the internet from the publisher and the author, not really from people talking about it, but I was very intrigued. I love this cover, and it's historical romance, which I love. Last year, I found out that I'm really a historical romance girly, so I'm very, very excited to get into this one. I know that we have our main character who's our main male character who's a bit of a rake, and our main female character, she does something with books, which is exciting, and then they get put in a precarious position, and to avoid a scandal they have to marry, but it's in name only. So yeah, like, come on, another marriage of convenience almost. So that's really exciting, but I'm very, very excited about this one, and this cover is gorgeous. The next one that I got is The Fox Hunt. So I've never heard of this. It's a fantasy, and it just seemed really intriguing. So it says, behind closed doors at England's most ancient university, a circle of privileged students enter into a dark pagan ritual, one that holds tantalizing power and comes at a terrible price. So I'm intrigued. A little dark academia, fantasy vibe, something I've never heard of. I really like when I can find books that I've never heard of before, so this is really fun. I think I got some solid picks from the first bookstore. So these are the three that I got from the first bookstore. So cutie, definitely a vibe. I almost picked up the Poet Empress, but I didn't because I was like, I definitely want to have something that I can get at the next bookstore, and I just assumed that they would have it. Unfortunately, they did not. They actually didn't really have a lot of books that I was super interested in. They had some that I was kind of interested in, but not like something I was wanting to read in the next couple of months, and I'm trying to avoid buying books that I'm not going to read pretty actively, but I did want to get something because I just want to support local. So I did pick up this cute little watercolor book. I have been into watercolor recently, and this one's nice because it kind of guides you. So I think this one's more aimed at children, but that's okay. I love fairy tales, but it kind of just guides you what colors you need, kind of how to paint it, and that's a rainbow. I'm trying to find a non-childlike one, but they all are kind of childlike, and that's okay. We have like a little castle. I love whimsy, and this one is so whimsical. They have quite a few of these, and I've wanted to get into them for quite some time. I've never seen a little fairy tale one. I just think they're so cute. Those are the designs that they have in here. I'm really excited about the fairy house, the castle, the little rose on a jar that reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, probably for a good reason. The swan, a little frog. See, there's some good ones in here. Definitely some that I think are more aimed at children, but that's okay. That's okay. I've been really, really vibing with watercolor, and I think this will be fun when I have like maybe a fantasy audiobook on or something. So I definitely wanted to get something from that store, and I've been wanting to check out these like little workbooks. So I think that this will be so fun to do. Like, this is just so cutie. It's so cutie. So if I love this, then maybe I will ask for some of these for my birthday and Christmas, which will be fun. For Christmas last year, my mom actually got me a fall book like this. It wasn't the Emily Lux, which were the originators of this kind of design, but it was like a knockoff one, and I'm going to use it this fall, so that'll be really exciting as well. But if I have a fun time with this, maybe I'll get more. This is everything that I picked up at my 2 new hometown bookstores, my 2 local bookstores, which is such an exciting thing to say. I'm so happy that I was able to find some of these, and honestly, I cannot wait to read them. I'm so excited to read these 3 and then do some watercoloring in this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Love you guys.